and people still stick around. This house has been flooded 14 times. It's been in the house 9 times. And, you know, well, we've only experienced it in the house once, but, you know, people before us, they experienced, well, the flood that got into our house, that was flood number 13. And we just had another big flood. Thank God it didn't get in the house. But out of 14 floods, 9 of them has gotten inside of this house.
Wow. Well,
and it wasn't even the most historical. The second biggest flood that happened here on this property with this house, which you know how tall the house is, 2-story. You know the big living room window right next to the fireplace?
Yeah.
The flood that happened in 2016, the man and woman that owned this place, the water was so high, she was able to crawl out of the living room window and get in a canoe, like right there. And that's how they rescued her in 2016 from this house that we're in now.
How was her water?
Huh?
Years ago, yeah.
Grab what? Oh, yeah.
With all the rains and the problems, yes, they can definitely happen again.
Oh, yeah. You never know when it's going to happen. Well, it's just like this last flood that we had. They said, oh, you're only going to, when we look at the flood gauge, the government flood gauge, it said you're only going to get 2/10. The river's only going to go 2/10 more higher, and then it's going to start cresting at 7 p.m. Well, then, less than an hour later, they changed the forecast. And they're like, no, you're going to get 4 feet more of water, and then it's going to crest. And then, about 2 hours later, they changed it, and they added another 1.5 feet to it. So they don't know. You know, nobody knows. They can just, nobody knows how much water these mountains are going to pour out.
Yeah. Well, they're trying to answer.
Yeah, they're trying to predict it. You know, at least they give us a heads up, but it's not always accurate. When it goes from less than 1 inch to 4 feet prediction in under an hour, that's a drastic difference.
Yeah.
Buchanan?
She said Buchanan.
Buchanan also floods really bad. There's a river.
Autumn said Buchanan floods really bad. She used to live there. She lived there for, what is it, 2 years? Yeah. Yeah, so she knows it floods bad there.
Not including the time that I lived on my own there.
I'm talking about the country.
That's where it floods the most.
Autumn says that's where it floods the most, is out in the country parts of it.
Oh, good grief. Is there no escape?
There's no escape from flooding in West Virginia unless you're on like a super tall mountaintop.
Well, I guess that's going to be a little bit
You can flood anywhere. Plus, too, you gotta think about it.
I'm coming.
It's not just the streams
I'm coming.
that you gotta worry about, because you know what, you never know where water is going to come off of a mountain. So you could have your house planted in the middle of a mountain and the stream is way down below you.